Hello, crypto fam, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a bit. We've just had a lot of travels, and we had Token 2049, but you guys, it was amazing. We saw so many things happen in crypto that are really showing me what's coming next. And the reason that's so important is because it's going to impact prices with everything. And let's get right into the charts because I know how important that is, and we haven't been able to do TA together in a while. If you're still coming to the school lives, I appreciate it. We're still doing those consistently, and you guys are seeing my daily trades on there. But what's going on with the market and how I'm determining my next steps is really simple, right? We saw Bitcoin in the last 2-3 weeks hit all the way up to about $105,000, as you can see right there. And what we have now created is an upwards trend channel. As you guys see, Bitcoin is fully on what I could call a mini bull run, unless we beat the previous all-time highs, which is here at $109,000. But as you guys can see here, this channel has been formed. Let's actually hide it real quick to make it a little bit easier. There it is. So as we can see, it is basically just on an uptrend. What occurred here as well, and if we want to go to lower time frames, we drew the fib sequence, as you guys have seen, from the top here to the bottom. So this is the top of the point of Bitcoin, and then this is the bottom of what we could call the small bear cycle, which lasted roughly 90 something days, 78 days in total. So then from here, we've had an uptrend ever since then, which has now lasted about 33 days, and Bitcoin is up 41%. But this is what's impacting XRP from this. So we'll get into that in a second. But I want to show you guys something TA wise. As we can see here, it used the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement zone as a resistance. Then it did it again, and now it has become support, and it fully shot up. And right now we're sitting at the 78% as a new support level. And as long as it can hold that support level, the capability to get back up to all-time highs, it's only shooting for 6%. But the reason this is so important is because XRP is gaining so much momentum from this. XRP was lagging. So as Bitcoin had that massive run up the past couple of weeks, XRP was lightly lagging prior to it. But as we can see now, we are up in total 27% in 6 days. It is seeing a bit of a correction right now, which is totally okay. And these are the best opportunities to trade within the market. I do actually have the BTCC trading link below. They let you 500x XRP. I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying it's up to you depending on how you like to trade. I do like to use high leverage with small margin because then the probability of gaining big waves is so much easier than trying to chase the small scalps consistently. But as we can see XRP here, right? The retracement, this isn't from the very bottom. If I want to put it from the very bottom here, we can see that we have stabilized at the 0.382 percentile. And the question is, will it hit back to the 61.8? If it does, that's amazing because that means the gun has reloaded, in my opinion. And what that would usually mean for me is that it should have the capability to get back up to these all-time highs that we had before. And as you guys saw here, XRP was making this descending triangle, right? It's making this triangle point here where it was not topping out from previous highs, but it has now broken above that. It used it now as support, and now we are in what I could call take-off mode. What I do believe XRP is going to have the capability to do in the next couple of months is let's use the fib extension, and that's going to give us a better idea of what we think XRP should hit. Now, I do think this would be the first wave, as we can see here, and that is subjective, so I definitely understand if somebody thinks different, but check this out. It has hit the 1.618, which is its top point here. This would have been a beautiful trade. Percentage-wise is 50% leveraged on BTCC even at 100x, you guys, that is a 490% win, which is literally 5xing on any margin balance you put in. Then the next thing is this big point of contention here at $3.26. And if it breaks that and we can make it all the way up to here, we're looking at $3.90 for XRP. Now, how soon do I think that's going to happen? I don't know. But just like we had in our TA in the private group here for BTC, it genuinely followed the exact plan. When we made this in the private group, I had mentioned that it's going to get back to 95, specifically just because of this fib retracement, and it did it. We didn't know when, we didn't know how long, but it would have been a beautiful swing trade for you to capitalize on, especially with how the markets are moving. What you don't want to be doing right now is sitting on the sidelines and not trading and not checking out the market consistently, because you're going to miss the next mini bull run. And if this is not a mini bull run and we actually break some of these all-time highs, I genuinely genuinely believe BTC could easily reach back up to 120, 130, or even more. And this is not the best line. It's a little bit more subjective, I would say. This makes the most sense because that's the top of that first wave, and it hit the 2.618. But if it can make it to 3.618, you guys, that's $117,000 roughly per Bitcoin. And on top of that, as we can see, there's so many institutions that are entering Bitcoin. There's a lot of companies popping up like MicroStrategy. And the question is, how is this going to impact XRP and our XRP bags? Well, what I'm thinking is that if we see that bull run occur with BTC, it's going to follow suit with XRP. And if XRP follows the exact same strategy, it's going to be up to about $3.80. And hell, we could even get up to $4.20. A lot of those analysts that everybody thought were crazy might not actually be so crazy. And the reason I say that is because we have not been in this type of bull run in a long time. It's been a bear market. Obviously, we had a huge downturn, but the markets have shifted. And we saw that at Token 2049. There were so many people there for these opportunities, explaining the new technology entering the cryptocurrency space. And with that continuing to happen, I genuinely believe that we're going to hit all-time highs sooner than we expect. And if you don't want to miss out on that, I've got the BTCC link below. They're still giving $10,000, up to $10,000 in bonuses, depending on your deposit amount. So use that to your advantage and make sure that you benefit. And also do me one more favor, click that like and subscribe button if you like this video and it helped. I'll get right back on to giving you guys these market watchers because people keep asking, even in the private group. So I'm sorry, I will get you guys taken care of. I'll get you guys back up to speed. We're not going to miss this bull run together. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel and being subscribed. It means the world. I'll see you guys on the next video.